Hello everybody, welcome finally to Suikoden 5. Remember last time it didn't work, went apeshit during the first 5 minutes? I fixed that. There's gonna be some glitches in the dialogue, like repeated dialogue. Hopefully you guys are gonna be okay with that. What matters is that I did some testing and the game is not crashing anymore, so hopefully it'll work properly this time. Alright? What a weird name. What a weird canon name this guy has. Frejador. 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 Freaking weird, huh? That's the canon name. It's the real name of the character. Alright people, so you start noticing some of the glitches here and there, but you know, I hope you don't mind. It's just some of the dialogue will be off. Repeated dialogue. You'll hear. What's important is that the game is not crashing.
Prince! There it is! Sophalena! Finally home. I'm really not sure how to feel about this, though. After all we've been through.
Yeah.
So far so good, but you'll notice. Thanks for joining, people. Suikoden 5, my personal favorite.
Leon,
the best.
You must feel like your burden's been lifted a little, huh? But, Lady Sayaleeds, I've never once thought being the prince's bodyguard was any kind of burden. Whether in the Imperial capital or away, I'll always gladly do whatever it takes to protect the prince.
Being a bodyguard is different from babysitting. Make sure you don't overprotect him.
I'm not babysitting anyone, George. And even if I was, so long as the prince is safe, that's all that matters. Isn't my nephew a lucky boy, then?
Sure is. Sure is.
You noticed? That's what I was talking about.
Oh, George.
What?
When we get back to Sophalena, you'd better watch how you talk. Be polite and use the proper forms of address, okay?
You know, you are ever so right, Leon. Ever so right, Leon. George may have forgotten, but I am the younger sister of our glorious queen. One's language must always reflect one's social standing. Wouldn't you agree, Sir George, prime of the Queen's Knights?
Oh, shut up, Sayaleeds.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
How dare you address royalty that way?
Well, that's the George we all know and love, so he can get away with it when it's just the three of us. But if Her Majesty hears a Queen's Knight addressing the Prince improperly, there will be trouble, George. And think of Farid, too. After all, he's the one who recommended you to the Queen's Knights in the first place.
Huh. Don't worry. I'm used to court service, you know. I can take care of myself. But geez, lighten up. I thought the Queendom of Falena had more of a laid-back reputation than this.
Considering the fact that they let someone like you become a knight, I think it's laid back enough. But even I'm afraid of my own sister right now. We really can't afford to make Arstadt mad. Look sharp now, guys. We're about to arrive.
All hands! Prepare to dock!
I know, I warned you all, didn't I? It's gonna be like this. That's the best I can do. This Suikoden.
I haven't been in this country for too long, so correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't this kind of a pathetic welcome for the Queen's sister and the Prince?
Yeah, well, what else can you expect? In Falena, male royalty aren't in line for the throne, so they aren't very important. And neither am I, apparently.
Let me just put that in the description because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be asking or pointing out the same problem. Like, yeah, the audio is going to be glitched. Alright. Put that in the description. It's only doing the cutscenes. So there's a lot of cutscenes at the beginning, so yeah. At least it's not gonna crash. I'll be able to do the full stream, hopefully. I didn't get very far a few hours ago when I was testing it, but hopefully it'll work. Just didn't have enough time to play 2 hours, you know, of the game. Being busy with the complete lists videos, and I got a new video, a normal video, not a list, not a complete list video, a normal video coming tomorrow. It's a funny video. Hope you guys enjoy it. At least the game works fine. I haven't noticed any looping or repeating in the music. It's just the dialogue, like the voice acting. This game takes place 8 years before the first Suikoden.
His Royal Highness the Prince and Her Royal Highness Sayalides have returned. Ah, you're back. You're looking well, my boy.
So, guess I'll be saying this the entire stream. Often during these cutscenes, during this stream, the dialogues, the conversations are gonna glitch. Hopefully, you guys won't mind. If that's a big problem for you, well, I'm sorry.
What's the matter, son? Am I embarrassing you? Just a little show of affection between father and son. It's no big thing.
Your Majesty, I think perhaps you better stop before you crush him.
Ah, Sayalides. I'm glad to see you looking well, too. George, Leon, thank you for seeing the prince home safely.
Yes, of course, sire.
Your Majesty, Commander of the Queen's Knights, George Prime, returning to post, sire.
George, what in the world's gotten into you?
I don't know. I was told to mind my manners.
You never were one to listen to other people's advice, so why start now? But on second thought, though, a little bit of prudence might be in order while you're back in the Imperial capital. More than a few nobles aren't very happy with you, being a newcomer and all.
All right, I'll try to watch it. Wouldn't want to get you in trouble, Your Majesty.
Thanks, George, but I don't think you will have to worry too much about that.
Pardon me, Your Commandership. Shouldn't we...
Ah, yes. You're right. Your mother, I mean Her Majesty, is waiting for you. You should hurry along and see her now.
But, Your Majesty, we,
Sorry, now's not the time. I know what you've all seen, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. Our first priority is to see Her Majesty.
His Royal Highness the Prince and Her Royal Highness Sayalides have returned.
Don't be shy. Now come closer. Let me get a good look at you. Oh, my son. I've been so worried. I can't tell you how relieved I am that you're back and safe. Sciolides, thank you for all you've done. I wasn't quite so worried about the prince, knowing that you would be with him.
No need to thank me. I love my nephew too, you know.
And thank you too, George. I'm grateful that you took on this task, hardly worthy of your talents.
No thanks necessary, Majesty. Protecting the royal family is my sworn duty as one of the Queen's knights.
And you, Leon.
Yes?
You're doing a fine job as the prince's bodyguard. Well done. I'm sure the day will soon come when you'll be promoted to a full-fledged Queen's Knight.
But, Your Majesty, I already consider it a great honor, one I hardly deserve, just to be allowed to be His Royal Highness's bodyguard.
It is such a great relief to me to know that the prince is in such good hands. Please continue to take good care of him.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Now then, please report on your visit to Lord Lake. What's the matter? Simply tell me what you witnessed there.
Archduke.
Anyway, people, in case you didn't know, even though I think Suikoden 5 is one of the best in the series, the best in my opinion, it has one of the slowest beginnings of all time. Like, it starts off interesting with these scenes.
One of the most beautiful towns in the Queendom of Falena? Known for its pristine waters and lush woods? Damn. I heard it was bad. Never imagined it was this bad, though.
Yeah, this is definitely Lord Lake. The town that used to be one of the most beautiful places in the Queendom. At least it used to be.
Well, I guess it depends on people's point of view. Like, I think it's a little bit slow because it takes a while to get to the actual war. But that's why it's such a long game, you know. We're talking about a 40, 50 hours long game. 40 hours. And back then that was a lot of time.
Thank you for traveling such a great distance. My name is Talgil. I've been somewhat of a town representative here, ever since his lordship passed away. I would love to offer to show you around a bit, but sadly, this town needs no guide. As you can see, there is nothing here but scorched dirt and bleary townsfolk. I'm afraid our residents might be rather impolite to you at times. I do hope you can forgive them. If anyone deserves punishment for this, it's me.
All right. We're done with the cutscenes for a while now. Game should work fine from now on. Let's save the game. So yeah, it's a bit of a slow fest, this game, but when it picks up, it picks up. Yeah, well, I don't know if you watched the menu when I opened it, but I'll do it again after I get control back. And George is overpowered. Like the entire game, even if you catch up to him, he's probably the most overpowered character in the game, along with some of the mages. But George from the start, he's level 20, so yeah, there we go, level 20. Jesus. Okay, that a lot. You can also zoom the game here like this. Looks better, but you know, just to see where the hell you're going, I always play the game like this. Do not go into the forest. All the animals have gone crazy from hunger and thirst. Like people, you know, who the hell wouldn't go crazy without hunger? I mean, with hunger and thirst.
How horrible.
So tragic. To see something so magnificent reduced to this.
What's this?
It's Rovere's mansion. Rovere used to be the lord of this region.
Huh. I've heard that name before. That's right. He and his entire family were executed, weren't they?
Damn. That's some harsh queen they have.
All right.
Well, at least Leon doesn't glitch. Most of the time it's just Leeds and George. They glitch because they're overpowered characters. A medicine. George is dubbed by Jamieson Price. Leeds is Karen Strassman. Aegis. Leon, I don't know.
Unbelievable. This is even worse than the rumors.
That used to be a lake. The water was so clear you could even see the fish on the bottom. There were so many ducks and geese, too. And over there was a deep forest. We were just kids the last time we were here, so we wanted to go explore it, of course. But just as the prince and I were about to set out, his attendant stopped us. Farad yelled at us later, remember? You're not supposed to let them catch you, he told us.
Yeah, sounds like Farad.
Lord Rovere said the same thing and laughed. What in the world could have happened here?
Unfortunately, this town has indeed felt Arstad's wrath.
Wow. Those are Zombazongas.
What's that about?
Huh? Is something wrong?
They seem to be panicked about something. Let's go check it out.
Yes, Frejador. That's the canon name, believe it or not. That is the real name of the character, the official name. Frejador. Fucking weird ass name, huh? Sacrificial Jizo. It's probably the other way. Hey, thanks Breath of the Wild. By the way, thanks a bunch for all your assistance so far. He's been assisting with all the testing and the emulation here. Thanks Breath of the Wild once again. Yeah, that's right. It's working fine. I mean, it's just the audio during some of the voice acting, the music every now and then. But so far, it works fine. The emulation works okay. I mean, for a game like this, that Konami did absolutely everything to fuck up the file so it couldn't be used for emulation or piracy. It's a damn miracle the game's working. You know Konami, right? You know, that fucking awful company. Can't let you do that. Where he goes, you go. So come on, Freya, let's go. Exactly. Okay. I'm emulating this on the memory card. It's a program called MC Boot. FreeMac Boot. Comes in a memory card. You put it on insert the memory card in your PlayStation, and you just download the ISOs, put them on the ISOs. I mean the games. You download them and put them on the USB, along with the memory card on the PlayStation 2, and there you go. That's how you emulate these games. It's a tricky process, you know. Me and Brett say one. Hopefully we'll get Shadow Hearts Covenant working fine by next week. I also want to do Valkyrie Profile 1 and 2. There should be a guide. I mean, there are guides, but you know, I've had a lot of some problems that aren't documented. Well, I don't have a disk burner, so I can't burn any discs whatsoever. To be honest, I don't really want to ask you to do me any favors, but if it's for Thomas' sake, better bring him back in one piece. Huh. Yeah, let's go and do that. First mission of the game. Yep, not gonna sell anything, huh? That's okay, we don't need anything for this first mission. We'll be fine. It is hard to emulate PlayStation 2 games. I know that firsthand now. I mean, I own most of these games, Some of them I have them here, but some others, like my entire Suikoden collection, except Suikoden 2, they are in Mexico. Otherwise, I will be streaming straight from the PS2 original hardware. Oh, there was another save point there. Damn, George, he's overpowered as fuck. As usual. Woof, almost leveled up. Dead end. Anyway, thanks for joining, people. So easy. Level up. As long as you have George in your party, nothing can stand against you. Suikoden also has these formations, but so far we only have like this. You get more battle formations later on. Would have been great to use a formation where you can only have one tank character at that front, so George can take all the damage. That's okay though. This first mission isn't hard anyway. Encounter rate is not that high in this game, but it is a little bit high. Higher than usual. Yeah, I have a game like that with a nasty sticker. I have a Spectral Force 3. It has a sticker around the center of the disc. I mean, it works, but as a collector, you know, it sucks. Stickers. I hate them all. Whoa. This does this loading every time after battle. That is a flaw. That is something that shouldn't happen. Throw a loading screen right after the battle ends. Shouldn't happen. Oh, I have a lot of horror stories when it comes to blockbuster stickers.
Here we go.
Prince. Yeah. I'm worried about the child who went into the forest. Yeah, me too. Jesus, the encounter rate. I told you it isn't that high, but damn. I mean, the battles, I love the battle system here, so I don't mind that much, but the loading times can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Instant death. We didn't even see the damage. That's George for you. There we go. Level up. Half of the quotes the characters say after battle, like during the victory themes, sometimes I can hardly tell what they're saying. Jesus. And that's why the game's a little bit slow. It contributes to the game being slower, the encounter rate, ironically.
Not bad, I guess.
Not bad, I guess. Mega Medicine. There's no way to run faster here. Or at least you can run. Jeez.
Never underestimate.
We're almost there. Thankfully, the dungeons aren't that long in this game. So pretty much this land was devastated by the Queen because she couldn't control the power of the Sun Rune. The entire game is about the Sun Rune here. And the Dawn Rune. I think I've done like 200 hours, beaten the game 3 times, possibly 4.
Prince, over there!
Ulls, attacking people?
Prince, wait!
There he goes, rushing into things again.
Damn.
Wow, damn! Didn't get a chance to heal Frejador. Damn! Come on, Cyelites.
Here we go!
She's not that fast, huh? She's gonna fuck. Oh, damn! How lucky I am. That was a fucking. Wind of Leap. Yeah. Not happening. Damn.
Here we go!
There we go. Whoa, check it out. Lots of level up. Now loading. Yeah. Get used to that screen. Well, every Suikoden game has it.
Strange. I don't think I've ever heard of Ulls attacking people before.
They sure looked awfully hungry.
Are you alright?
Huh? Oh,
Don't touch me! disrespect the prince?
So you're the prince, huh? Grandpa said you were coming, but I didn't think you'd have the guts. Don't harm me! How dare the Queen's family even show their faces around here? Who do you think brought all this to Lord Lake anyway? Even those animals, they started attacking people because their forest is gone. They're hungry. Who knows how many people have been killed? And all of it, it's all the Queen's fault! Ugh.
Well, the voice acting isn't glitching anymore, it seems. That's a good sign. And that's what happened.
I see. The people of that town still cling to that dried-up land, living out their pathetic existence.
Arstadt?
Well, I'm afraid all I can say is this. It serves them right.
Your Majesty.
How can I, you ask? How dare you, my own flesh and blood, ask such a question? Those people committed an unpardonable sin, that's why. For generation after generation, the Rovere family of Lord Lake had been our most loyal subjects. That's why for many years I had complete faith in them. That's why I looked upon them with such favor. But on that fateful day 2 years ago, they betrayed me in the worst possible way. They banded together and began a savage uprising, plunging the nation into confusion. They ravaged the East Palace and even stole the Dawn Rune. One of the 3 runes, the very symbols of the Falanan royal family. Such lawlessness, such treachery, such savage behavior. How could I possibly forgive them? And so I, Arstadt, the Queen of Falena, brought down my judgment and vengeance upon them by the will of Providence. With the power of this, the Sun Rune! So you see, no matter how much Lord Lake may continue to suffer, they got exactly what they deserved.
With all due respect, Your Majesty, you have every right to be angry. But in Lord Lake, the damage extends to women, children, and the elderly, people who had nothing to do with the uprising.
Yes, Mother, that's right.
Silence! Do you dare tell me I was wrong? I do not make mistakes. The Sun Rune always lends its divine protection to the just. My path is the path of righteousness. My will is the will of heaven. To defy me is to defy the sun.
Your Majesty!
Farad.
Your Majesty, everyone is tired from their long journey. Perhaps we should adjourn for now and let them rest.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I will hear the rest of your report later. For now, you may go and get some rest.
Wow, pretty intense scene, huh? Oh man, I love that theme. You guys know that already. I use it very often in my videos. Yeah, there's also the big brother complex here. Brotherly love in this game. What did you say? Silence left the party, George left the party. Just want to do this. The save point, oh precious beloved, holy save point. Almost more than 15 minutes without saving. My OCD was shooting up. Oh, that's right, yeah. Wrong place. I'm used to going back to the prince's room. Here we are, and she isn't here. Oh, Prince Frigidor. Did you see the princess? Isn't Lynn here? Like, you must have just missed each other. Until just a little while ago, the princess was waiting here for you to visit, Prince Frigidor. She got tired of waiting and went off with Lady Miyaki to look for you. Could you go see if you can find her, Prince? Exactly. Your princess is in another room. I doubt loading times will go away forever with a PlayStation 5. Another save point. Body. Obtain a dress. Refined clothes and this weird ass dude here. Queen False Ram's personal treasures. She had a passion for the finest golden jewels. As the elder sister. I mean, the mother. A little bit of background. Yep. Completely irrelevant. That's Leon's room. Anyway, let's just go to the guard's room downstairs. Heavens, whatever's to be done about Her Majesty's whims. Shady guys here. Indeed, sending the prince off to the provinces for an inspection. What could she have been thinking? Don't tell me she's considering getting him involved in politics someday. Ha! Lord Godwin and Lord Barrows will never stand for that. A third player in their little tug of war. Not just a third player, a royal male, no less. Ridiculous. You know, all feminists should play this game. It's a game where the world is backwards. There's female power in Falina, and male are treated like the lesser sex, the fair sex. Isn't this like every feminist dream? The Queendom of Felina? Well, Konami made it happen. They've always been useless. The prince is as good as Deadwood. He's standing right there. Assholes.
Wow, you boys look like you're having fun.
Hey, Yui
To
Lowenthal.
speak your mind, you should really pay attention to where you are. You never know, some rogue knight might slip out of the guard room and come passing by. Okay?
So that's Kyle. Voiced by the legendary Yui Lowenthal. Shut up, you idiot. Oh, Deadwood. Okay, well, no one's gonna care that you said that. Not even Her Majesty. Sir Kyle, no. Count me in. And they just ran past us and didn't see us there. Right. Wow, they talk like that in the halls now? Huh. In the hall, like in the castle. Thank you, Kyle. Just doing my job. Welcome home, Your Highness. Leon. Ooh, I don't know, Miami. Come on, there's like 600 characters. There's no way to properly rank them and find out who's the worst. Perhaps it could be done per game. Kyle joined the party, and for what? Just to visit the guards room? Move, man. What's your problem, man? Nothing here. Come on, a treasure chest. Damn. Man. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I'm supposed to go downstairs, damn. I hate this part of the game. I fucking hate this part. When you gotta look for the princess. Especially because she's just a freaking brat. Oh, wait a moment. She's not up there, but I want to show you guys this room. Aha! Prince Frigidor! What an unusual pleasure to see you here. Well, you've come all this way. The least I can do is share a bit of knowledge about runes. So, what is it you want to know? What are runes? Is that a rune on Mother's forehead? What are the 3 runes of Falena? The Sun rune, the Dawn rune, the Twilight rune. Main characters of this game. One of the true runes, the true 27 runes. I don't want to know what are runes. Pretty much. That's a good answer. Considering East Celceta, East 7 and East 8 are like the epitome of the series. If you didn't like them, yep, forget about the entire series. Did you know that Suikoden was one of the most popular series in Japan? Like on par with Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy? It often got like the top 3. Come on, I'm just exploring, guards. I'm the prince, like... Jesus, man, you don't have to be so stingy. Just exploring the castle. No, wrong room. Damn. No matter how many times I play this game, never get used to it. Kitchen. Dungeon. Yeah, she's not here. Oh, we're back here? Nah. Every time I get lost in this fucking port. I wanted to go there. Are they done now? Finally. Just gotta go and fool around for a bit, and then the guard finally moves, the meeting is over, and you can fucking continue.
Ah, His Royal Highness.
Hey,
Huh. Where's His Majesty, Ferret?
He went out through the back. He's a busy man, you know.
Never mind that. Kyle, where have you been?
Me? Nowhere. Just wanted to see the prince, that's all.
That's all? Do you always take your duty so lightly?
Your Royal Highness. Sir, you must be exhausted after your inspection of Lord Lake. Actually, I should have accompanied you on your trip, but His Majesty didn't give me the order.
of course he did. After all, Lord Lake is your hometown, isn't it, Galleon? Ferret wouldn't make you go there. The guy's not heartless, you know.
Yes, but I have already been back there once. His Majesty needn't protect me.
But Galleon, I don't see how you could ever come to terms with it.
It's been 2 years, but the Queen still won't even let them rebuild. Man, talk about heartless.
Hold your tongue, Kyle.
Elenia?
Her Majesty imposed a suitable punishment on those traitors, plain and simple. She did what a queen has to do. And we, the Queen's Knights, have no business second-guessing her.
Yeah, that's what you say, Elenia, but...
Silence, Kyle. No matter the circumstances, the fact remains that the people of Lord Lake committed treason. They must serve their penance.
I'm sorry, guys, but I think the Queen went way too far.
Kyle, how dare you disrespect our Queen? The Sun Rune is proof enough that this nation and Her Majesty have Heaven's divine blessing. It's only natural the rune's judgment would come down on anyone who dares defy Her Majesty's authority. If you ask me, I don't think Her Majesty has used the Sun Rune enough.
Yeah, right. You're starting to sound just like Lord Godwin. And on that note, I don't know if I can trust a knight who's merely a pawn of the Godwin family.
Insolent fool! You're one to talk, seeing how you're just a mouthpiece for the Boros family.
Ridiculous. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
That will be enough. Do you realize how disgracefully you're acting in front of His Royal Highness? We are terribly sorry, Your Highness.
Fucking hypocrite. Apology accepted.
We should be protecting the royal family, not getting involved in private quarrels that might affect our duties. Kyle, especially you.
Huh? Me?
Your manner of speaking sounds like criticism of Her Majesty. You should restrain yourself a little.
That's all right, Zaha. Please, everybody, continue.
Your commandership.
Don't mind me. As you were. As you all know, Her Majesty has been troubled ever since the split between the two factions of the Senate. The Godwin faction has been gaining more and more power recently, which has caused Her Majesty much anger. At a time like this, Her Majesty wants true loyalty from us, the Queen's Knights. Some people may believe that knights must give absolute obedience to their master. But that's not true loyalty. True loyalty means being able to speak openly about what you think is right, what you think is wrong. Of course, I'd be upset with any fool who thought he could criticize Her Majesty wherever and whenever he wanted. But at the very least, in this room, I want us to be able to express our views openly, without fear of reprisal. Now, if there are any constructive opinions you'd like to share with Her Majesty, I'd be happy to pass them on for you. Understood?
Yes, sire.
Leon,
Your Majesty?
when you two have thoughts and ideas of your own, please don't be shy about sharing them with us. The Queen's Knights are known for their artistry with a blade, but they also have much wisdom and insight to impart. Be wise and heed their words.
Yes, sire.
And that's that. Kyle left the party. We're finally gonna meet the freaking princess. Stupid brat. At long last. There she is.
Has anybody seen my brother in here? Princess? Oh, brother! Oh, brother! brother!
Yikes, quite a welcome there.
Gee, the princess sure is crazy about her big brother, huh? Oh, welcome back! I missed you so much! Princess! Did you find your brother?
That's Miyaki's.
Oh, my!
Hello, Miyaki's.
Well, hello. Welcome home, Prince. You know, the two of you standing there like that, you look just like an armadillo father and daughter. Yep.
Ha ha ha, yeah.
Oh boy, there she goes with that nonsense again.
Yep. Nonsensical characters. She's a pretty useful unit, Miyaki's. Need I remind you, you're my bodyguard. You're not bad-mouthing me, are you? Huh. No, of course not. Your Highness was imagining things. Ah, Liam's Leia. I hate Liam's Leia, but then... yeah. I wonder why Liam's Leia and Frejador and those names, man. They always get to me, like, weird names. Where is he going next? To the freaking halls. Yeah, more dialogue, more scenes. I'll be sending you to Stormfist to check on the preparations for the Sacred Games. The tournament. Yes, it is after the tournament when the game finally picks up the pace and really starts. Before that, it's kind of boring. So yeah, even though I love this game with all my heart and soul, and I preached and praised it, preached about it and praised it a million times in my videos, it took me so long to stream it because of this. Because, you know, I always thought it was going to be not exactly a good idea to stream because it doesn't have a very fun beginning. But hey, Suikoden 5, so I love it. What do you mean, not really? I just want to be an asshole to her. Anyway, I wonder who's going to win. What kind of man will the princess end up with? Depending on your favorite with, oh yeah, somebody else said it. Yeah. I don't need to explain anything now. Somebody in the chat always does it for me. You can start with any Suikoden game, buddy. They're all connected, but it's only about, you know, small things. Geographically connected. But each is a standalone title. You can start with pretty much whatever. In the first game, the first Suikoden game I played was Suikoden Tactics. Then Suikoden 2. Then Suikoden 1. Then Suikoden 4, Suikoden 5, and my last one was Suikoden 3. They're all connected, but it's slightly connected. It's all about understanding more the political conflicts, the history, the background, but overall, you can just start with any in the series. Yes, Iolates is tagging along. No George this time, though. Don't worry, we're not gonna do anything. It's not like going on a mission or something. We're just gonna walk around the city and... Where's Freyator? That was you, wasn't it? Me and Iolates share this in common. We hate with a passion being woken. I don't sleep well, I really hate it. I'm noise sensitive, you know. Less talking, more walking. Let's move it. Pretty much sums up the entire 2 hours of the game. Entire first hours. I'm tired of his low-ass dialogue. Finally. Yeah, except, you know, Falcom develops and publishes their own games, at least in Japan, and Atlus localizes games and publishes them. Atlus barely develops games. They only do Persona, Shin Megami Tensei, and a couple of others. The logo there is just Atlus of America. Localizing a shit ton of RPGs. Yes, there is. Hey, come on now. No. It's Tears for the Princess. For me, you're the one who started all these let's go to list business, remember? Of course, please proceed. Yeah, about time, you know. Just move your ass, man. Now we're gonna see a scene between some of the lamest characters in the game. Wanna go check it out? Be there in a bit. First of all, we're gonna have to go all the way here to talk to some of these guys. No one's here. Yeah, you bureaucrats. We're forced to get our hands dirty if we want to keep our jobs. Yeah, forced. That's a bureaucrat for you? Anyway, let's go inside of here. Watch this fucking scene with these losers. The Barrows family.
Oh, if it isn't the princess! A most fortuitous meeting, yes, yes. And Her Royal Highness Sire Leeds, and His Royal Highness the Prince. Oh, and I see Kyle is with you too. Oh, such a pleasure to run into so many people that I usually don't get a chance to see. Oh, yes, indeed. I, Solemn Burrows, am a very lucky man today, if I do say so myself. Yes.
Hello.
Oh, my, Your Royal Highness. You do sound a tad fatigued, yes. Come to think of it, you and Her Royal Highness Sire Leeds just got back from an inspection visit. Did you not, sir? Oh, no wonder you're so exhausted then.
So, Lord Burrows, why have you graced us with your presence today? What business would bring a man of your stature all the way here? The Senate's in recess, after all.
A man of my stature? Oh no, oh my, you're far too kind. Indeed, though it's true I've been made the head of my faction, I'm little more than a glorified facilitator. And now that the Senate is out of session, I have to run about on little errands attending to trivial details.
Come on, Dad, hurry up. Let me say hello to the princess, too.
Yoram, my, sorry about that, son.
Greetings, everyone. I trust you are all well. I am Yoram Burrows, son of the great Solemn Burrows. Fair princess, do you remember me, perchance?
Yes. We met a few times at the Sun Palace banquets, I think.
Oh, Oh, Princess, you do remember me. My, I am truly the happiest man alive. And I, too, have never once, no, not for one day, no, not even for one moment, forgotten how you looked. And now, with the elegant object of my affection standing before me, oh, my heart is about to flutter away. Oh, Princess, you are like a precious gem in the heavens that someone such as I could never ever hope to reach. But please, if you would just permit me to kiss that ever so lovely hand of yours,
That's more than enough of that. Miyakis, where'd you come
Just
from?
in time.
The only gentlemen allowed to touch the princess are His Majesty Farid and His Royal Highness the Prince. If you still insist on doing so, you'd better be prepared for the consequences.
Consequences?
The waters of the Fatus River are really cold, you know.
Damn, Miyakis. You don't mess around with Miyakis. Yeah, I hate those two guys. They're the freaking buffoons of this game, and they're there. Wow, a lot. They play a major role in this game, man, these two assholes. Like father, like son. Your loveliness. The third man to touch you, that sounded so wrong. It must be fun to voice characters like this. Play the fool, you know? Just fooling around. A sword me? I'm no barbarian. A wimp like you. Yeah, that's Link's Leah for you. She's quite the character. Nosy brat. Nosy and noisy. Please don't misunderstand me. Yeah, I hate these guys. I'm a senator too, you know, and let us not mince words. Lord Godwin is a bloodthirsty maniac. Well, he's kinda right. Oh, I will commit suicide if I reincarnated as Euram. But I will still have my personality and my memories, right? So maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Right? Oh, again! You got timed out because you spoiled the game, dude. No spoilers in my streams are allowed. Ah, thanks for giving me back my beloved theme. Love it. Probably among my top 5 favorite Suikoden songs. I just love that instrument. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's obviously it's keyboards, but you know, the emulated sound of an instrument that I don't know is just can't quite trust him. He just wants to use me, that's all. Really? And you were to win. Jesus. Oops, I'm going too fast. Sorry, guys. Alright, time to get out of here. A sitar, huh? Ah, they always have so much to say. No, he's not back. Here we are. Oh my, so many members of the royal family all together in a place like this. How unusual. Welcome. What's that? A list of applicants for the Sacred Games? I'm sorry, Prince. The clerk in charge of the list is on break right now. I'll set someone down to bring them back right away. If you could just wait a moment, Your Highness. Always making people wait in this game. Princess? That guy. There aren't many people here today, are there? Guess most of the nobles are out on vacation. Who's backstabbing who? Yeah, must be in one hell of a job. Poor guard. The nobles. And these NPCs, they talk too much. Yeah, shut up, man. I don't care. Jesus. Yeah, you're not the guy. You're not the guy. You're the guy. Stormfist was the Queendom's capital city, huh? Yeah, thanks for the info. Now shut up. Man, so many dialogue. Imagine the script of this game. Probably ginormous. Did you find him yet? Nice. Hear that, Miyakis? Huh. Leon, what were you thinking? Alright, let's see the list. Almost useless, you know. Quite a few of them. Let's have a look. 70. Only 70? Ah. So he applied too, huh? Yep, Giselle Godwin. These will be awkward. Some commoner named Belkut. Along came Fairy. Alright, let's go back. Finally done with this freaking place. Oh, time to go. For the characters, I mean. Is it that time already? Your afternoon studies. Huh, that sucks. Alright then, study hard. Study hard. Freyador. Yeah, you gotta be a princess. Yeah, just go away, Limslia. Please disappear from this humble player's sight. That face. That expression should be a meme. She looks so creepy. Limslia. He's talking about Jean, of course. Not really. I just want to gain favor with Leon. But we're going anyway. To manhood. Let's go and get this over with. Alright, now that everybody's in agreement, let's go, Prince. To meet Jean. Yeah, I guess we should do that. But first, well, let's just go. Can worry about saving later. Nothing happens here at this part of the game. Just more scenes. Suikoden 5, everybody. I warned you. It's a slow fest. Like compared with the Trail series and Persona series. Strong on the visual novel department, huh? Well, at least it isn't Tears to Tiara 2 or Sakura Wars. Wait a minute. Nah. Yes, I will. Tears to Tiara, I've had the game for a while now, for over a year. But you know, it's like 2 hours of just talking at the beginning, and it's not really worth it to stream. Oh wait, I knew it. I kind of remembered there was a treasure chest here. I mean, just a simple meta sign, but whatever. I love finding treasure chests. I can't resist getting them all. And Sakura Wars, I'll probably stream it very soon. This is the blacksmith. Let's pay the blacksmith a visit. We don't really need to do Kyle, but there will be a battle soon, so Sakura Wars, I mean, the one on the PlayStation 2. No, not the Wii version. I can't stream Wii games. But I can download the PlayStation 2 version. Alright, we'll be overpowered now, even if we're penniless. I don't know why I always give preference to the weapons. Huh. I guess I'm more of an offense guy than an offense guy in video games. Training hall. Train. We have, oh no, we can't afford shit. Let's just go. So that's the inn. Can't I remember the rune shop being around here somewhere? No, that's the armor shop. Tavern. Oh, come on. Get up there. Pretty sure it's on the far left side of town. No. Damn. Let's go to the armor shop and oh, it's probably over there. No, it leads to an exit. Yeah, you get lost pretty easily in this game. There's no map. Let's see, what else is there? I can't afford almost anything. Well, at least a pair of gloves. Nope. A bandana. Nah, this is a waste of money. Yep, I love this game to pieces, man, but if there's one major flaw, is the lack of a map. Oh no, I didn't mean to enter, I just approached. So sensitive, these controls. Alright, thanks. I've beaten this game 3 times, but it's so big that I just can't be the guy to say, I know it like the palm of my hand. Here we are. Welcome to... Queen's Knights and the Prince! Oh my goodness! Have you come to... Oh, no. We're just here to see Jean. Where's the really hot girl? Pardon me? Oh, you two, even the Prince and the Queen's Knight. The owner is off today. Oh, come on, are you serious? Yeah, you guys eat Jean today. Way to ruin the fan service, huh? No one ever buys anything here. They just come to look. Yeah, because she's like... Alright, let's go back. Jean wasn't there, man. That sucks. Poor Kyle. Yep, let's go. I'm going to. Hey, Prince? It's called a fight, Leon. Heh. They look old enough to know better. No one talks bad about the Queen, not in our town. We're gonna kill you. Yeah, just try it. Come on. A noble cause. Your Highness, how do you want to handle this? Let's go break it up. Ho ho, what's the plan here? Who are you guys? Who cares? Let's get them. Who cares? They don't know their own prince. Yeah. Simple as that. He laughed the way I did. Easy battle. Not bad, Leon. My sparkling eyes, huh? She's self-aware. Is that really the real prince? Yeah, you thug. Yeah, patrol guard can handle things for now. Okay, we're done here, so we're gonna go back and move on with the story. Yeah, you're right. Got that right. More story. Apparently those guys with the swords were ex-mercenaries from Stormfist. They got smashed at the tavern and started bad-mouthing the queen. That pissed off some other customers, and there you have it. Jesus, fucking people mashing the door. More or less slamming the door. Hope you guys didn't hear that. And gotta go back.
Sire, Her Majesty the Queen is...
I know. But until I leave, don't let anybody disturb us, no matter who it is.
Oh, yes, certainly, Your Majesty.
Arshtai, I'm here.
Fairith. Poor dear, I thought you'd look like this. She's depressed. She lashed out before at Prince and company. Now loading. Cool sun.
It's been a long time since we've seen the sunset from here, hasn't it? Prince, I promise to protect you now and always, no matter what. I'm sure you're going to be taking on even more important duties in the future. I don't want you to have to do anything dangerous, but there will probably be times when you can't avoid it. So that's why I'll always be by your side. No matter what happens, I'll protect you. And maybe that will help repay Ferret's kindness, too, for taking me in as an orphan and raising me. Thank you.
Alright, we're gonna head to Stormfist. Back in action. Please be careful on your journey, Your Highness. Stormfist isn't Solfolina. It ought to be a good learning experience for you, though. Trust your instincts. Freydor! Yeah, I was gonna leave with saying goodbye. Well, you should tag along. She's just a kid. Very important business. Yes, father. Decisions matter in this game, not all of them, but some. It just affects a little bit the ending. You still gotta recruit the 108 Stars of Destiny if you wanna get the good ending. There's only 3 endings though, no matter what you do. One babysitter reporting for duty. Bon voyage. Wow, let's get the hell out of here finally. Let's run all the way to the harbor. board a ship. Head to Stormfist. Just gotta head straight. All the way south. Oh, to the pier. What's the difference between a pier and a harbor? Aren't they like synonyms? Come on, Prince. Run faster. Ready to go. Here is the big ass ship. Oh, Prince, there you are, finally. Kyle? Oh no, don't tell me you're coming too. Come on, who needs you when the mighty George Prime is in our party? In our party. He won. Kind of reminds me on the plot of Girl Lancer 5. Nobody's acting, nobody's attacking anything, nobody's planning anything because of a big ass weapon. Everything's under control, tensions rise, nations collide, but nobody does anything because they live under the big threat of a ginormous weapon. It's the same in this game. The very same, everybody fears the Sun Rune and the Mad Queen Arstadt. So we're back in the sea. Well, that's a long trip. Probably took them, what, days to get there? Maybe just a couple of hours. But from our perspective, only a few seconds. Worry not, they learned their lesson with Suikoden 4.
This is such a nice wind, isn't it?
Yes. If it keeps up like this, we should reach Stormfist by tomorrow afternoon.
Nice we can go almost anywhere by ship, even though this is an inland nation.
Yeah, thank goodness for the Fatis River. What? The convenience of the river has its disadvantages, too. I mean, we've been doing nothing but traveling lately. If we didn't have the Fatis, I bet we wouldn't have to take trips all over the place.
Huh, don't know about that. The Queen doesn't exactly strike me as the merciful type.
No, you're wrong about the Queen. Her Majesty is really very kind. Right, Prince?
Right.
That's right. It may be a bit strange for me to say, but Arstadt was a very gentle and good queen.
Yeah, I can tell. Everybody in town loves her. And Farad obviously loved her enough to marry her. But if you ask me, though, she seems kind of unstable at the moment.
I'm not surprised. From your point of view, you've only known Arstadt since she acquired the Sun Rune.
So, she was different before?
Yes. After getting the Sun Rune, Her Majesty changed.
And I think it's getting gradually worse. I'm really worried.
Amazing graphics for a PlayStation 2 game. Oh, Here comes a boss.
What's wrong, George?
Lady Sialeeds, watch out!
Both of you, get away from the side of the ship!
Something's coming!
Ooh, Sialeeds, we almost saw everything.
What the hell is that?
I hate lizards.
Well, we did end up seeing everything. Second boss of the game. Let's do this. Oh, nah, no shredding yet? Damn. Poison, huh?
Here we go!
Damn. Nope, no antidotes. Should have equipped her with an antidote. Ha. Long throw, huh? You'll be a healer for now, Sialeeds. Damn, critical hit. That was tough. There we go. Got him.
We did it!
Level up! And I got Fire Sealing PC1 and Breath of Ice S1. That's a spell.
That was really disgusting.
What's going on?
Don't come over yet! Stay out of sight! And tell the crew not to leave their posts!
Yes, ma'am!
Leon, what do you mean?
Damn.
I can't take this anymore.
Oh, what a heroic entrance, Godwin.
Look!
Yeah, you guessed it. It was carefully planned by the Godwins. Freaking nut jobs. Releasing those beasts. And scare boob lady.
Family ship.
There he is.
Is that
Giselle.
Gazelle?
Oh, Sialeeds and her big bazongas. Your Royal Highness, Lady Sialeeds, are you alright? You could have killed us. Oh, terribly sorry about that. But I assure you, our archers are excellent marksmen, fine as any elf. And those beasts were quite wide targets. In any case, you're all safe, and that's what's important. I'd gotten word of these rampaging creatures. I thought of you at once and came myself in on our fastest ship. Just in time, it seems, thank goodness. Right. My crew and I pledge to protect you. Please, allow us to lead the way. That bastard. He's very condescending. I like him, I mean, he's a very good antagonist. Isn't it great how he gets to play hero? Of course, he engineered it. Frigidor. What do you think? Does seem pretty fishy. Duly noted. I'd say it backfired. No, it's probably nothing that simple. For all we know, he wants us to be suspicious. Yeah, that's Giselle Godwin for you. Yep, pretty much. A good game to get into strategy JRPGs on the Switch. Try the Mercenary Saga. It's got 3 games, man. And there's also, well, I guess it's pretty obvious, but Fire Emblem. God Wars is also on the Switch. It's no masterpiece, but it
I haven't been here in a while. I forgot how amazing this place was.
holds up pretty good.
George, this is your first time here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Over there is the arena where the sacred games are going to be held. And this is the Godwin family castle.
There's also Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 2.
It'd be hard to attack.
Is that all you ever think about?
I think my best recommendations will be Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 4. I said Valkyria Chronicles 2, huh? Yeah, my mistake. Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 4. But they're kind of different. If you're looking for grid-based strategy RPGs, then God Wars, Fire Emblem, the Mercenary Saga. So this is Giselle's dad, Marscal Godwin. I'm back, Father. So, I trust you served our guests well? Yes, of course. Hope I helped them make their journey more pleasant. Right. Huh. I get the feeling this guy's just trolling. I'm not sure I like this song. I like everything about it except the drums. Those beats are fucking awful. No, man, the percussions. The cymbals are alright. But those percussions... horrible. I mean, the beat itself, the rhythm, you know, it's just fucking... But you get used to it. Giselle joined the party. What an irony. The antagonist joining the party. He's not playable, though. Oh, we got a now loading screen with Saya leads. That's a new one. Once you get Jean in the party, you get Jean there, man. Behold the arena, the crucible for the sacred games, and a symbol of Stormfist's military might. Yeah, and every opportunity he gets to brag about his country, he's quite a patriot. Sounds so fucking American, huh? Not really. I want to sound like I'm against my own country, but I don't like my country's culture, so I'd rather not see a Mexican-themed JRPG. No worries, no. No disrespect, it's just I don't like my country's culture, not one bit. And yeah, so no thanks. I will pass on a Mexican RPG. Or any game whatsoever. No, there's this cool Metroidvania clone called Guacamelee. The Mexican culture presence in that game turned me down. Yep. I like other countries' cultures, but when it comes to Latin American cultures, I hate them all. Yep. Another dramatic entrance by two characters.
Prince, dragon horses.
Yes, it's the Fatus Dragon Cavalry.
So that's them, huh? Never seen them before in person. Are they gonna compete in the Sacred Games?
No, not them.
They don't side with any member of the nobility. They've sworn their allegiance to the Fatus River and Falena alone. They don't involve themselves in politics.
There's going to be a dragon cavalry exhibition taking place at the Sacred Games opening ceremony. They must be practicing.
That's incredible!
They're spectacular, aren't they?
Indeed. Super fast cavalry soldiers that can run freely on both land and water. I can see why they're used for patrol in both rivers and solid ground.
Your Royal Highness, what do you say? Would you be interested in meeting them?
Alright, let's go meet two future party members. They're pretty darn decent, both of them. Especially if they're atop the dragons. And there's a whole mission involving them and their nation and... Where did the Dragon Cavalry go? Ah, bad timing it seems. So they're gone. You hate lizards, don't you, milady? Didn't have to point that out. My apologies. So these are the stands. There's nothing to see here, so let's go back. It takes a while before the next gameplay here is just partially a walking simulator. Oops. The infirmary. Pretty interesting scene here. Oh, no, they aren't here yet. Oh, man, let's just go away. With your permission, not after I save. Right, I guess this is a good time to stop the stream because, you know, it's just going to go on. The tour goes on, more scenes, more talking. Whew, yeah, it's like 1 hour of just more scenes and talking and shit until you get control and you get into something else. It takes a while, so no point in continuing the stream. Sorry people, but Plus I didn't see many donations today, so we have a saying in Mexico. With money, the dog dances. Something like that. Probably doesn't make any sense, but I'm just being a prick. This is it, people. Thank you very much for watching. This was Suikoden 5, my favorite of the series. Hope you enjoy the stream and hope you give it a go one of these days if you can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.